Hey everyone, it's Ravenous Kells, and today I'm doing a very awesome special dual commentary with someone who's been jizzing over themselves to do this. Please introduce yourself.
What's going on? My name is RAVENOUS KELLS 14, and just like Kells, I do videos on YouTube. Not as good, obviously. And
No, that's not true. That's not true.
and yeah, basically, my real name is Luis. Basically, in American, it's Louis or something like that. And I'm 18 years old, and I live in an island in Portugal. Pretty small country, but yeah.
And your hobbies?
What? Of course, I play video games, mostly Call of Duty, but I like playing other things. And I love listening to music, like rock and a little bit of metal as well. I like watching anime, and
just like Ravenous Angel.
Yes, I guess so. I had no idea, but also, hang out with friends and the basic stuff. Nothing out of the ordinary, I guess.
Well, you are a very interesting guy. So, guys, please listen to this whole commentary because we have a very interesting topic that totally relates to all of you guys.
We do?
Because, yeah, we do. We're gonna, since I'm guessing you like to eat.
No, I don't eat in general. Nah.
Oh wow, you just like drink stuff? Okay, so basically, we have a topic, and it's about eating healthy. Because, well, since we're both from different countries, I was totally curious about what the food is like over there, and if they have a lot of fast food like America, because, for the people who are listening and you guys are from America, and you guys know about the whole fast food deal over here, you know that a lot of people just eat that on a daily basis because either they don't want to cook or they just, well, not even that.
Americans are lazy.
Because they're lazy. It's because nothing is legitimate anymore. If you go to a grocery store in Safeway, you can just buy like heat up food. You can just buy like anything that you preheat basically, and then you're done, you eat, and you don't even know if that's like healthy or not for you, and obviously it's most likely not.
Yeah.
So Louise, if you could tell us what is the food like in your country? Like, is it healthy?
So
I know you guys have some McDonald's over there.
Yeah, we do have McDonald's, Burger King, I don't know, all those big American enterprises, I guess. But right here, like where I live, there's a lot of people that eat traditional food more than fast food and stuff like that. But people my age, all they eat is basically McDonald's. Like no one my age will meet up with friends to go to a traditional food type of thing. They would all go to McDonald's. So it's a lot of American influence, I guess.
Wow, that's so crazy. So like, what kinds of food is like considered traditional?
Like we have this really good thing. I love it. It's like beef, like cow meat on a stick. It's like little
That's so weird.
little cubes of meat, and they put it on a stick, and then they go to the fireworks or whatever. And fireworks, that's definitely not what I meant. They go to the
fireworks with this thing like this.
That was
explode
terrible.
In the air and, like beef falls down.
Yeah. So they heat it up on fire and stuff, and it gets like really tasty, and it has this bread that is really good, and it's basically like a mixture of bread and cake. And we eat it all together, not the meat inside the bread, but separately. But it's pretty good. And chips and.
That sounds so interesting. Yeah. But over here, that sounds like a corn dog. But I'm sure you guys have those too. But I'm sure that whatever you just said, what is it called?
It's in Portuguese it's called espetada, which basically means like food on a stick, okay? And the bread thing, it's like bolo do caco, which means like shred cake. If it makes any sense, it doesn't. But
shredded cake. Interesting, dude. I want to try one. Send me one.
I will by email.
I would love that. Damn, I want to go over there. Sounds so awesome.
Okay, I'll give you two of those, and you'll give me a Ravenous t-shirt. How about that?
Okay. Fair trade. That's interesting. So, okay, what do you think where do you think food is going in the future? Like, I'm really scared because everything is coming in a box and it tells you instructions what to put in this ingredient to make it your meal, you know?
Yeah.
So, what do you think
Like,
it's going to be like in the future?
I don't know, like, if it goes on like this, probably things will get smaller and tastier and probably not as healthy, obviously. And, imagine, like, in a few years, probably we have, like, these really little pills and we just put on their mouths and it has lots of vitamins and whatever, and, we're
Oh my god, yeah, and it, like, gives you your nutrients and you don't even need to eat anything necessarily. You just, like, pop the pills, like, 10 of them a day. Dude, that's so insane.
Yeah, but
I cannot imagine that.
I actually can, unfortunately. But
you can't imagine. Oh my god, see, something's wrong here.
I'm
Wow,
not saying
that's
I
so
would
crazy.
like it, but I can't imagine it, unfortunately.
Dude, that'd be so crazy. Okay, like, so this pill, it actually fills you up. Because you know how, like, there are certain foods out there that you eat that are actually substantial, right? And you don't even need a big portion because that's not technically what makes someone full by eating a lot, quote unquote. It depends on what kinds of foods expand in your stomach, like rice. You can eat a little bit of it or whatever and you'll feel fine. So, and same for bread. You don't need to eat, like, a lot of it. Just need to eat some of it.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking if somehow in the future we have like this pill that just expands in our stomach, and it fills us up or whatever, and at the same time it gives us our vitamins and nutrients or whatever, imagine how crazy humanity would be like. Oh my god. That's not even human. Oh my god, I don't know.
We'd
Okay,
probably be like
anyways.
super skinny. I don't know. It doesn't make much sense.
Well, who
because
knows, right?
like if it had to inflate or something, like be like a little thing, and then when it gets to in contact with your saliva, I don't know, it inflates and you become fattish, not fattish, but full.
Interesting. Okay, well, yeah. Well, so if most people, like, right now listening, if you guys eat a lot of fast food like I know G does, and I'm sorry for calling you out, baby, but you know this, and I always tell you I want you to eat healthier, blah, 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 and it's not that, I guess, well, maybe part of the reason is because you're lazy and your parents don't want to cook for you, but you have to start cooking for yourself, too. I mean, that's
Yeah.
the problem. People don't want to cook for themselves. They just want people to cook for them, and that's how, the money goes around in the business industry with
Exactly. And
foods,
like
at least.
in a few months, I'll be living by myself, and I think the thing I'll miss the most will be my mom's food. I love when she cooks for me. It's like amazing food. I don't know.
Yeah. I
I'm
love
like
my mom's food.
like you eat like Chinese food. Your mom cooks Chinese food.
Hell yes. Yeah, I noticed. Okay, there's like a huge difference. So like, ever since I went to college, right?
Yeah.
All they fed me was burgers, pizza, and like random ass like weird food in the dining hall. And for a whole year, I had to eat that shit. And from time to time, I went back home and had real Chinese food. And I was on my knees thanking my mom like, oh my god, I love you. I love this food. Because you know what she does? She literally goes to Chinatown, buys a live chicken or live whatever it is, and she kills it herself. I'm not even shitting you. She plucks the feathers, she chops the head off, drains the blood, takes the insides out, even with fish, okay?
Yeah, my
I'm not
dad
kidding you.
does that as well.
Exactly. It's so, see, think about it. Our world nowadays, nobody is going to be doing that shit. And I noticed that, yeah, it's true. Asians do that, and that's how they fend for themselves. That's how they get their nutrients, and that's more more legitimate than anything in the whole wide world. Because if you just like go get a burger, you don't even know what's in it, right? Because nowadays burgers, oh my god, the cows aren't even grass fed, okay? And that causes the cow obviously to not be healthy, and then if you eat the cow that's not healthy, you're not healthy. So
Yeah.
people, I know people, okay, they're like, oh, I don't want to kill animals. No, that's so wrong. Oh, but yet they're eating hamburgers and they're eating like hot dogs, whatever, right?
Yeah, that
And it's
whole
like, that
thing,
doesn't make
like,
sense.
let's not kill animals, it's kind of stupid because mankind has done it for so long, and why would we start doing differently now? It's like, it's obviously healthier, so, and there's, and as long as we take care of them and let them reproduce, it's fine. Like, it's not like we're killing a whole species. So
Yeah, like okay, like yeah, if we just kill pandas for their fur, then there's something wrong with that because we don't need
Yeah,
their fur to
exactly.
survive. Honestly,
But
we have
eating
cotton. Yeah, exactly.
eating is
So,
different.
yeah, eating is really good for you. So people, please start cooking for yourselves. And I'm not saying go hunting. I mean, if you want to go hunting, you know, in the woods, that could be fun. I mean, real life Call of Duty for you right there, right? Just go hunting, find yourself a nice little deer, kill his ass, and then skin him, and then just eat the shit out of him, you know, and that'll be healthy. You don't even need, dude, that'll last you like months. A whole deer. I'm not even kidding you. That'll
I
last
have
you
no
months.
idea how much it lasts, but I'm pretty sure it would be a lot of time. And if
Exactly.
everyone needs like Portuguese recipes, you know, talk to me. I'm not a. If you guys want to
Exactly.
try something at home, I think it would be pretty interesting. And then tell me
Yeah.
how it went. That would be funny.
And so if like that's another thing, like all these people saying like ripping on girls for being in the kitchen or whatever, that's funny because I think eating is essential, and if you don't know how to cook, I think that's more embarrassing than being in the kitchen and cooking. So I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. Thank you, Ashura, for being here.
Welcomes.
Yeah, I suck at saying your name, but whatever.
Yeah, you basically
Ashura.
every single
Ashura.
time you say like, because in American English it's like Asura, but in Japanese, because the name is actually Japanese, it's Ashura. And you don't say like
Ashura.
any of those two. You say like a mixture. I don't know what you say.
I'm sorry. Okay.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Bye bye, everyone.
Okay, bye guys. Stop by my channel.